For the first time, I experienced what it is to be inside of a diamond, which is quite amazing, I must say.
I had never been inside a diamond before. And you know what? The tiny atoms inside a diamond are diamond-shaped. They are diamonds inside diamonds. Amazing.
I was particularly impressed by this virtual reality experience to get within a diamond. It's quite extraordinary. It's something that I've never done before, and I think that's something that cannot happen in real life. So this is what the 21st century can give us.
I'm a friend of Teresa Mavica. It's true now. Can I say
That's
this?
true.
Yeah.
That's true. By the way, is Bart de Bar, the director of the Mucha Museum.
Yeah, and she brought me in contact with Leonid Ogarev, who had the dream to make the dream of Lars von Trier come true. To concentrate Melancholia into a diamond. At this moment we have the result there, which I think is as good as it can be, because it's not a lot. It doesn't need a lot. We don't need a lot. We only need what is necessary, and I think that's what this is focusing on. It's focusing on the most precise detail we can try to construct. I think that's what Lars von Trier has been doing here.
Thanks to Skype, I was able to say hello to him again, and he said he was pleased to see me again, and I congratulated him on his smallest work of art I had ever seen, being a diamond. Maybe it's the most expensive work of art I've ever seen. I don't know. Is it an expensive diamond?
Lars and I talked actually very quickly about it's interesting how Skype can be very intimate, because we started to talk like we knew each other a bit.
The whole thing, like it's set up here, it's very cool and very cold, but it's very interesting. I think it's a very interesting experience to be here, and like this chic dinner, and then all these chic people, and then this emptiness, and then this diamond. It all is feeling like being in one giant of a diamond, actually.
You managed to bring all these people together here tonight, and it's very homey and cozy and nice environment. So I would say this is much more than I could ever experience in any other museum in the world, and I hope that everybody who will come here, and I hope there will be many people visiting within the next month, they will have their own personal wow.
What touched me personally here is that it's a pioneering medium to use VR in your artwork, but I think it's quite rare that modern technology is able to bring to you this emotion that old art is able to, old paintings. And I think this is one of the first things that touched me, this calmness that you get using VR. Instead of stress and distancing yourself from the artwork, it actually brought you in closer. Literally, you got to walk inside of it. And I think this special experience made it so much more intimate. And now I completely understand the idea of walking it one by one. It was really touching.
Apart from the obvious fact that we're happy about having been able to do the project together with Leonid Ogarev, because without his initiative and without his support and without his enthusiasm and without his inventiveness, this project could never have happened. I just had a conversation with Teresa Mavica from Moscow, who is running the VAC Foundation, and we agree that Leonid's role in this is much larger than just being the initiator and sponsor. It's actually much more something like a curatorship of the project. Because when we as curators, I was saying to Teresa, when we as curators work with artists, we always create something together. With the institution, with the artist, with your own personal input as a curator, as a writer, you always create something that's larger than the sums of the parts. You know, there's something in the collaboration that makes it larger. And Leonid has really had this role in the project. He's been the driving force behind it.
It's quite difficult because I'm coming from a generation convinced in the fact that art needs a physical experience. You have to be in front of the piece of art. Here is something more. You are inside the piece of art. In a way, you become that piece of art. Super interesting.
Virtual reality is still a part of reality. People always think it's not a part of reality. It is a part of reality, so it serves as its own physical sphere, so to speak.
Today, what we have here is the meeting of these two materials. The oldest, that was most powerful, and the newest, that is most powerful now. I would like to thank Lars for the great experience, and thank you everybody. Please try it and enjoy it.
You never doubt when you're in the helmet and experience the diamond, and particularly when you're inside the diamond, I think personally, you never for a moment doubt that this is an art piece. You know, it doesn't feel like technology, it doesn't feel like just something new, but it feels like a thought formulated in a medium that suits what the person who formulated the thought wanted to say with it. And the person who formulated the thought obviously is Lars von Trier. I am now leaving the museum after 8 years, and I'm really happy that this is the last thing that I will do in my capacity as curator here, because I think it encapsulates so many things that we as a museum want to do. Shifting boundaries, working with the new image, which is something different than new technology, and reaching new audiences, which I believe that this project might do.